Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video we will see about Hubstaff Odoo integration and the process to do the instance configuration and the user sync. So we will see the process further. So this is the application that you will find on the Odoo web store, and when you scroll down you will see the process and its screenshots as well in case if you are left out anywhere. The main reason why we are using this integration is to sync your projects, tasks, and time entries from Hubstaff to Odoo and back. You can also export the projects that are created over there and task as well from Odoo to Hubstaff also. Here, the main reason why we are doing this is to make the sync in real time, and so that both users in both the platforms are synced properly within real time. So that is how the process works over here, and it is a centralized management system, so nowhere you will have to waste your time. So let's see the process further. So here is the instance where we will do the instance creation. So whenever you download the application, you will see the Hubstaff tab over here, as you can see it over here. And as we open it, here we will do the instance creation and the process. So first of all, we will go to new and create a new instance. Here we will name the instance. After naming the instance, we will select the company over here. After selection of the company, next step is failure activity user. So whenever we are doing any of the activities for the export, we will add the user over here who will be responsible to do the particular activity. So we will add the user over here. Say suppose we are adding administrator as the user which is created in our company to be the responsible for the particular failure activity. So we will add them over here. Now next is credential and the other information that are given over here. We will understand them step by step. So first of all, we will do the credentials. In credentials, there is client ID and client secret ID, which we will get from the Hubstaff account. So whenever a Hubstaff dashboard is opened with you, here you go and in the account section, and here is a developer API. As you open the developer API, we have the particular screen opening, and you go to the apps. Here you will see the basic information that we have added over here, and here is the configuration, authorization configuration seen over here. So we will get client secret ID from over here. So here is the client ID which we will copy from over here and paste it. Next is your client secret, which again we will take from here and paste it over here. Next is your redirect URL. So redirect URL is the live URL where you are working, which you will set up. Here we have set up the live URL, as you can see it over here, which we will set up over here as well. So now it is done. After mentioning all the information over here that is present over here, we will authenticate the process. As soon as we authenticate it, we will be redirected to this page where we will go and click on the authorize. Now as we authorize, we will be again be coming back to the Odoo screen where you will see that authorization code, organization ID, refresh token and access token will be seen to you automatically generated over here, and the time date as well. So this is how the sync process works, configuration process works for the credentials and everything. Now here there is access token and refresh token. So we have a cron job for that as well that will be running into the background, which is auto refresh of the access token. So whenever we have this particular scheduler action running in the background, automatically the tokens will be accessed and it will be created over here. So that is the use of the access and the refresh token over here. So whenever the access token are created, it gets expire very quickly. So we have refresh token for that, which will have the access token to get refreshed every time. Now next step is the project task configuration. So in the configuration steps, there are the things that are given over here, which is auto export project to Hubstaff, auto export task to Hubstaff. If we want to do this, we will check this boolean, and here is the update and update of project task configuration where we will want to update them both. So we will select them over here. Let's we update and export this. So we have a boolean for them. We have marked them as true right now. Next step over here is after saving this, we will go to the task entry configuration. So task entry configuration is basically for whenever you want to fetch your task from last how many days. So wherever currently one is set up as by default. So whenever I want to fetch my task entry from last 1 day, I will skip one as well. If you want it to be from last 2 days, every last 2 days you will keep two over here. So that is how task entry configuration is done from so it will show you here that from last how n number of days the entries will be fetched over here. So this is the task entry configuration. Next is Hubstaff webhook. So webhooks will be created over here for project and task. Whenever you want to see that whenever any of the project or task are created in Hubstaff will be automatically be created over here in Odoo. So we will create a webhook for the same. We will name the webhook over here. So suppose the project webhook. Here we will add the event. Here we will save it first and we will create it. So webhook for the Hubstaff is automatically created successfully. We'll refresh the page and check it. So as you refresh it, you will see the webhook. And for the task, we mention the task over here, create task, and here again we will save it and create the webhook. So again the webhook will be generated successfully and it will be seen over here. So that is how the webhooks are generated and created over here. And the configuration process has this particular 4 steps. First is credential, next is project task configuration, task entry configuration, and Hubstaff webhook. So this is the process. Also, we understood the failure activity user over here. Now, next step is to sync the users. So whenever you want to sync the users, you will click over here to sync the users, which will be for which we will get the users from Hubstaff to over here in Odoo. So let's click over here to sync the users. The users which will be created in Hubstaff will be synced over here. So now total 2 members which will be created over there will be synced and it is done successfully as you can see. So as you go back, you can see the user section. The 2 users are synced over here as you can see, and these are the users over here. Now as we go to the user tab over here in our Odoo section, here is the particular user currently synced. So whenever you are making any changes in the particular section of the user over here in Odoo, and if you want to sync it back to Hubstaff, you will click over here to sync Hubstaff user so that any changes if made over here will be synced over there as well. So that is how this click Hubstaff user sync will work over here from the particular user as well. So this is now successfully synced as well. So that is how the users are synced. Now as we go back to the Hubstaff, here is the log section. So logs of all the activities that we have done today based on API will be seen over here under the process name. You will see the process as well. So whenever we are creating any tokens or whenever we are doing anything for the project or task, everything will be mentioned over here. And if there will be any failure logs, that will also be seen so that the users can automatically check that what are the errors that have been made while we are using the particular process. So this is how your process will be done for the Hubstaff instance configuration and user sync. Feel free to let us know if you face any issues while you configure it for your store. Our team will be there to help you out. You can write back to us at sales@vrajatechnologies.com, and thank you.